So we're back again with a 2006 Ford Explorer. These should all be the same from 6 to 10. A lot of the videos online for the rear wheel bearings show 02 to 10 being the same. Well, I'm sure the bearing press in and out may be the same, but the suspension isn't. 02 to 05 have ball joints and tie rods, and the tie rod runs back here and the ball joint comes up here. 06 to 10 actually use bushings and don't have tie rods. As you can see, they have a trailing arm, they have a torque rod, I guess that would be, but it's all bushings. And today we're going to do, see there's no ball joint in the bottom, it's all bushings. So we're doing the rear wheel bearing, and we're going to walk through this and see if it's a little easier, because they don't offer this whole spindle assembly like they do 02 to 05, where you can buy the whole thing through Moog with a backing plate, the whole thing all ready to go. They don't offer these for 06 to 10, so we're going to see if it's a little easier to do these on these vehicles, and we're going to do the sway bar end link while we're at it too. So we'll walk through it. Okay, so we got all this apart. Now, just like the 02 to 05, the parking brake has the piece that just, it's down there. You just push them straight out and they'll pop out the back. That's pretty straightforward. And then there is a bolt that runs through here. This is a 24 mil. It came out fairly easily. And then we've got this here, which was a 24 mil. And then there's a bolt down here, is a 24 mil. And then once you get all this pulled out, if you come to the back here, there is, let me get my camera in the right spot. This is not working. There's a bolt. I'll figure this out. There's a bolt there, and then we already got one out up there. There's 3 bolts back there. These are 21s. And then once you get those bolts out, you can pull the rest of it off. Again, I'm only showing this because it is different from an 02 to an 05. And we're just going to keep plugging away. Okay, so now that the bearing's out, it's the same procedure as every other press in, press out. I just torched this one out just to save the hassle. A little bit of damage, but I can clean that up. So this is the bearing, premium 559431C. The biggest thing is get yourself the clip, and Dorman sells it 933206, because the other one, I live in Canada, so the one that was in the back, and this is the original bearing, the one that's in the back broke on me. I always replace the clip anyways, but as you can see, the eyelet is gone, and I had to mess with it for a while to get it out. So, word of advice, if you're getting a new bearing, buy that clip. I'm just going to run engine cylinder hose through that hole, clean it up, and we'll press that back in. There's 1,000 videos on how to do that. I'm not going to waste your time with that. I just wanted to go through the process of pretty much how to get it apart, and a couple little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. I have an 05 Aviator, an 08 Explorer, and this is my friend's 06. So I work on these things all the time. But I just wanted to go through all this again. So we'll carry on. So it's all back together now. Got a new axle nut on here, and all the bolts went back in. Parking brakes back together. Everything's looking good. A couple things that I noticed. My hone idea didn't work. Oh well. When I did the Aviator, that was an 05, that was the older style, the bearing was, I fought with it, trying to get the bearing in. This one, I tapped pretty much, well, I got it in with a hammer anyways. It wasn't too bad. So maybe they've changed the tolerances on the bearing. I'm not going to say that for sure. This is the first 06 rear I've done, 06 and up. The other thing I noticed is when I started doing this job and on my truck, the nut and the axle, you can't tell which two are like where they start and where they end. There's such a ball of rust. Well, living in Canada. But I mean, this is behind an aluminum rim. Like, I don't know how anything can get in there, but it is what it is. So I think I'm going to spray paint this just so it doesn't do it again. Hopefully not. But you may need a new nut. The axle we actually saved, luckily. But I think when she puts her other rims back on, I might have her pack it with grease. Or I might pack it up with grease before in the summertime, springtime when we put the other tires on. But yeah, it's all back together. And like I said before, broken record, but I just wanted to show everybody that 02 to 05 are different from 06 to 10. And this is the 06 to 10. Thanks for watching, guys. Another thing I forgot to mention that I wanted to add, this nut should probably go over it and retorque it. I'd say maybe after a month, maybe 2 after driving. When I got my Aviator, I had done this wheel bearing because they were both howling in the back, and when I took it out, I found it was a brand new wheel bearing. So I went over to the other side and actually retorqued it, and the other one was fine. So I talked to a couple mechanics where they've told me that these nuts they've found have actually either they're coming loose or maybe they're seating themselves, who knows. But yeah, so I'd say after a couple weeks, retorque this nut just to be safe. Thanks for watching.